Welcome into New York Giants Now by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Marshall Green. Not at the studio yet because we have breaking news to get to as the New York Giants and a familiar face, Landon Collins, have agreed to a contract, and Landon Collins is re-signing with your New York Football Giants. Landon Collins, after being away from the team for the past 3 seasons, after signing that mega contract with the Washington football team, he is back in East Rutherford, New York, New Jersey. Landon Collins is back. He is signing a contract with the New York Football Giants. I want everyone right now to welcome Landon Collins back to the New York Giants. Let's just type 21. Let's type 21 down in the comment section. The jersey number he was most notably known for with the New York Giants. Type 21 in the comment section. Let's show Landon Collins some love as he has re-signed with the New York Football Giants. After spending 4 years, the first 4 years of his NFL career, Landon Collins is back. Type 21 in the comment section right now to welcome him back. But this is why you subscribe, guys. Whether we're at home, whether we're at the studio, no matter where we are, when Giants news or rumors break, we get you guys a video as soon as possible. That's what we did today. I was literally still sleeping, and I got the notification that Landon Collins was re-signing with the Giants. Got out of bed, got in front of a camera. I've done nothing today except talk to you guys. And we're talking about the Giants signing Landon Collins. This is why you hit that sub button, hit that big red button. We're trying to get to 15,000 subs on the channel. We post videos every single day on the latest Giants news and rumors. So if you're looking for a one-stop shop that goes live on Wednesdays, we go live for every single game day, and we put out videos every single day. This is your channel. Lock us in. Hit that big red button, subscribe, and let's ride. Landon Collins is back. The Giants have somewhat resurrected and recreated their linebacking core on the fly. That's where they plan to play Landon Collins, is what it sounds like. They don't view him really as a safety anymore. No one really across the NFL views Landon Collins as a safety, and that's why he was a free agent until October 5th or 6th or whatever the hell the date is today. Until today, now he's back in the NFL. It's because teams viewed him as a box player, as a run stopper, as a linebacker at this point in his career, and he still thought he was a safety. But it sounds like he swallowed his pride a little bit, and he's gonna come play for the Giants at the linebacker spot. The Giants have truly recreated that position. Signed Jalen Smith 2 weeks ago. Played really good last week against the Bears. They signed A.J. Klein earlier this week. He was at a tryout. And now they have signed Landon Collins. That is 3 linebackers they have signed. Go back to what this linebacking core was before the season. Blake Martinez, he's gone. Darian Beavers, he tore his ACL. He was going to be an impact player, they thought, the rookie out of Cincinnati. He tore his ACL. Now it sounds like Austin Calitro, who did not play good against Dallas, looked good in the preseason. It sounds like they're going to move on from Austin Calitro. Not in stone yet. Don't run with that. That's just from what I've heard, a couple people I've talked to. It sounds like Austin Calitro is going to be out the door as they have signed A.J. Klein, Landon Collins in the past 2 weeks. This linebacking core did not perform well in weeks 1, 2, or 3. Week 4, I thought they played well. I thought Tate Crowder played well. I thought Jalen Smith provided some really good speed, some athleticism, some toughness, and just some veteranship and some leadership and some experience in his linebacker room. He's been in the league a while, was going to be a first-round pick. As we all know, Jalen Smith coming out of Notre Dame, if he didn't suffer that injury, went to Dallas, then he went to the Packers. Now he's on the Giants, was on the Giants last year. He looked good last week. But this is about Landon Collins, a former All-Pro for the Giants, a 3-time Pro Bowler with New York. He was 3rd in Defensive Player of the Year in 2016 when he had 125 tackles, 9 tackles for loss, 5 QB hits, 4 sacks, including 13 pass breakups and 5 interceptions. That's not the player he is anymore. So I don't want anyone to think that's the guy that we're going to get coming back. but he still is a solid and serviceable piece. Last year with Washington, he played 13 games, had 81 tackles, 7 tackles for loss, 2 QB hits, 2 pass breakups, and 2 interceptions. He's definitely going to add some speed, some playmaking ability to this linebacker core. They also signed Tony Jefferson. I'm not sure if this means anything for Tony. Now that Landon Collins is coming in, they're kind of going to be playing that same role. Expect for Landon Collins to be a linebacker and play alongside guys like Xavier McKinney and Julian Love when he comes back, and Dane Belton. Multiple safeties on the field with Landon Collins, a lot of speed. I like that. If there's anything I've learned about Wink Martindale, he is going to find a way to best utilize and maximize someone's playmaking ability on the defensive side of the field. He did that with Jalen Smith. He's done it with a lot of players, and now he's going to do it with LC21, Landon Collins, who is back in the fold with the New York Football Giants. It's been a nostalgic week for the Giants. They worked out Landon Collins on Monday. That had been in the works for a while, according to reports. Then OBJ came by the building to visit, see Sterling Shepard, blah, blah, blah. You can make your own opinions up and thoughts about that. It's always more than just seeing Sterling Shepard's knee, I'll tell you that much. But Landon Collins is signing with the Giants, and it sounds like he's on his way to London right now to join his team. I don't expect him to play this week. Yeah, it doesn't sound like Landon Collins is going to play this week. But he is heading to London to be with his new team, to watch his team play against the Green Bay Packers this week in London. It's pretty cool to have Landon Collins back with the Giants. And it's not just cool because he's an old player. He's still a good player. Like, we know he's not a good pass coverage guy. Never really was that type of player coming out of Alabama. He's just a physical presence on defense. He's not afraid to tackle. He's not afraid to get into the face and really get into the mud, into the trenches of the defense. This is a guy that's willing to lower his shoulder, willing to wrap up. I expect him to be used in the box, at the linebacker spot, in a blitzing role, off the edge, up the middle, through the A gap and the B gap. It's going to be really awesome to see all the different ways that Wink Martindale is going to deploy Landon Collins on this defense going forward. Doesn't sound like it's going to be this week in London. He is traveling to London to be with the team, just to get to know his teammates and be a teammate, be a part of the New York Giants, because Landon Collins is back, baby. It's pretty cool to see Landon Collins back. I'll ask you this question, and this is the question we'll end the show with. What is your one-word reaction to the Giants signing Landon Collins in NFL free agency? I would just say nostalgic. It's just cool. It's always cool when you bring back an old player. But I want to hear from you. Let me know your one-word reaction down in the comments right now. That's going to be the end of today's video. News of the day, Landon Collins and the New York Giants have agreed to a 1-year contract for him to return to be a New York Giant once again. We'll see you guys tomorrow with the video. Remember, we're going to be live on the channel this Sunday for a watch party. Early Sunday game. I want to see all the real ones there. If you're a real one, drop a real one in the comments.